Okay, people, we're going to do a little experiment here. Next date, June 25th, June 25th, 2022. Somebody pointed out to me that this little plasma ball behind me was flashing on my last video. Now, as far as I know, this thing is turned off. Okay? Anyway, her comment, I don't know, people, for whatever reason, YouTube censored it out. But I copied and pasted it, okay? Because, she has a valid point. She thinks it's Uncle John and Sierra and Shimei kind of trying to reach out in terms of the seriousness around the subject of just everything. Okay? Now, there could be a scientific explanation around, do you see this ball here? This is a plasma ball. Okay, if it was on, you would see it. Apparently, these things can be voice activated. I didn't know that. I don't know if this one can. Besides that point, we know that I struggle with this ringing in my ears. We know that energy weapons go through my yard. We know that energy weapons go through my house. Okay? We know that something just happened over the winter where, poof, all of a sudden, I can barely see. Okay? We know that gang stalking is real. And we know that they use technology through EMF, energy signals and that kind of thing. Radiation signals and electric magnetic fields and that kind of stuff, right? To do this stuff sometimes. Among other things that they do when it comes to gang stalking and targeting of individuals. Okay, but she seems, Amber, the one who pointed this out to me, she seems to think it's somehow my dead loved ones confirming or reaching out to confirm or whatever, or to show support or whatever in regards to what I've been talking about in this last video, considering what we've got behind us, and there's only so many ways that they can do it. Okay? Now, who am I to say that's not true? If you're going to tell me there is no such thing as energy weapons because the government doesn't want to take responsibility for targeting individuals right along with that organized religion, because, one can't do what the other one does without the other one helping them, right? Like, these houses are rigged before we even moved in my opinion. That's how I'm starting to see it. Okay? And, the yard was targeted before I even moved in, right? So anyway, it's not just random, okay? Who's to say that there isn't something spiritual going on here, okay? I'm just saying, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little science experiment here. I'm going to talk for a bit in the dark. I'm going to go turn off the light. Hold on a minute. Oh, yes. Wait a minute. I wanted to zoom in a little more. I wanted to zoom in on that plasma ball. Okay, let me just see before I turn off the light. And then I'm going to sit here. Oops. And then I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk in the dark. And we're going to see. Do you see it? Hold on. It's this cameraman. It's either that or my eye. One or the other. Okay, you can clearly see it. Where's my finger? There it is. And there's Uncle John. You can see. Right up in there. Okay? I'm going to go turn off the light. Now it's pretty much dark. And I'm going to move my head. And I'm just going to talk for a few minutes. And we're going to see if this thing flashes. Because Amber pointed out that it was flashing as I was talking on my last video. And so anyway, I took the time to bring the video down to slow speed to see what she was seeing. And sure enough, at 9:49, it flashes blue. But at 9:48, it flashes first. She didn't catch that one. And then I continue watching, and as I'm watching, it's going in and out intermittently, fairly regular. Did you just see that, people? Did you just see that? That was a huge flash. Okay? So I'm getting some kind of energy surge going through my house. And that's probably why my ears are ringing all the time. Okay, that was a huge flash. Now, my head is right here, okay? I'm off to the side here, right? And I'm just shooting the gab here, okay? Just talking right now because I feel like crap, people. I'm so tired. I have been so tired. Okay? Not to mention, I'm struggling with my eyes and stuff. And the ringing in my ears is like off the hook. Okay? I wake up so tired because of the ringing in my ears. And I'm working extremely hard with everything that I do in a day. So, I'm sure that doesn't help. But besides that point, anyway, I seen that, okay, from what I'm looking at, because I'm looking at the camera right now. So what are we watching here? Because, like Amber said on her post, if I had it on a dial, well, it's not a dial, it's a button, right? It's like a little, right? Like, if I had it on a setting where it was voice activated, it would be flashing. It's not doing anything right now, but we just seen a pulse go through it. Okay? There. Did you see it? I seen it. There you go. There it is again. What the fuck? What the boo-boo is going on there? What the boo-boo is going on there? What do you think? Should I play with the buttons? Let me just go and see if I should play with the buttons. Okay? As far as I know, there's only one setting on this thing, people. On and off. Okay? Right now it's off. It does not need to be on. But I'm going to turn it on. Okay? Okay. Clearly, you can see it's on now. Okay? So what? Is it a short? Is it a short in my plasma ball? Is that what it is? Is there another setting? Let me see if there's another setting. Okay. I turned it off. Oops, sorry. I turned it off. Now, maybe it's on the wrong setting. Maybe this thing is broken. Maybe that's why YouTube didn't allow the comment to go through, because it's too you can't really put your finger on it. Just right? I don't know. So let's just see. Just carry on for a few minutes. Right? I don't really got too much to say because I'm supposed to be focusing on paperwork for court. Right? I have to do my document list for those PDF files. Now, maybe I did have it on the other setting and not realize it. And maybe that setting is kind of broken. And that's why it was intermittent. Right? It could be. I don't know. Right? Not now, Mari. Nana's doing a science experiment. Just hold on. Okay? We're waiting. We're waiting to see what happens here. Okay? Now, maybe there is 3 settings there. I don't know. I'm going to go back and try this again. Nothing seems to be happening right now. I have to stare. It's hard to stare and not blink and move your eyes. Right? It could be that maybe there is 3 settings on this thing and I just didn't know that. Right? And maybe it was on the 3rd setting where it's voice activated, to which I wouldn't have known that. I bought this off of here, let's just see. Let's count. Hold on. 1, 2. Okay. No, maybe it was on the wrong setting. Maybe, Amber, you're wrong. Maybe we're both wrong. Maybe it was just on a voice setting that we were looking at, and it was just coming out intermittently through that voice setting, because there's 3, 1, 2, 3, right? You're saying this has a voice activation, only it doesn't seem to be working very well. Right? Unless, of course, it just does it randomly when it wants. I don't know. I'm waiting for it to see what happens. Hello! Oh, jeez. Hello! Yay! Uh-oh. Maybe that's what you were looking at, Amber. Ha! Yippity-yip-yay! Hello! So you have to get to a certain octave with it, I think. Okay! Yippity-yay! Yeah! Yoodly-yoodly-yoodly-yoo. Okay, Amber, I think we're both wrong. I think I had it on this setting, not realizing that it even had a setting like this. And that's why it was doing what it was doing. Hello! Uncle John! Sierra! Shimei! Amari! Andre! Okay. Well, there you go. Amber, I think we're wrong on this one. Okay, I think you're spot on with the voice activation, but maybe it's not working as good as it should in terms of if the product was brand new. Hello! See, it didn't do anything that time. Nothing. Yippity-yay! All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go like 1, 2, 3. So that's at the end of that way. So 1, there's that one. You can see. Now that, hold on, I'm coming. That one, where am I? That one would be off. So that's off. Hello! Yippity-yay! Uncle John! Shimei! Tisha! Amari! Andre! Hey! Hello! Okay, we're off. We're off with it. It's off now. It's off. So when it was flickering, it was because I must have had it on the wrong setting. Okay? So we cleared up that, right? Now, it wasn't as bright, or at least it didn't appear to be as bright as what we just seen. Okay? So, I'm going to take this with a grain of salt. Okay? Because I mean, the only thing that I could possibly think of is to go back on slow speed on the video that I previously uploaded and see where it was flashing. Where it was flashing in my sentences as I was talking, and pick out those key words and run the words together to see if it forms a sentence. If you want to take it down that road, I'm just saying, right? But outside of that, I think Amber was spot on in terms of what she's seen, and I appreciate her pointing out that these plasma balls have a voice activating, what is that called? And I'm supposed to do paperwork today. Setting. I don't see any flashes, right? Obviously, you have to raise your voice a little bit in order to get some kind of response here, right? My last video, I wasn't talking with any real force with my voice, so there really wasn't that many flashes. Plus, the light was on, so we didn't see as much as we just seen now. But from what I can tell here, looking at this camcorder screen, I don't see nothing. Okay? Now, that's not to say it's not happening, but this setting is definitely on the off mode. Okay? So, if it's coming through on the off mode, well, although, I do walk with the dead in this house, people, right? You can't have all these dead individuals around you and not have it affect you, okay? In terms of no justice, no peace.